For the past 13 years, the Easter Seals Toronto Tribute Dinner has recognized individuals who have demonstrated leadership in their industries, in their communities, and for their long-standing support of children and youth with physical disabilities. Now, this year's event is Wednesday, May 25th at the Fairmont Royal York Hotel. This year's honoree is former Mississauga Mayor Hazel McCallion, who's kind enough to be with us here today. First of all, let's talk about what you're doing these days. How are you keeping busy?
Oh, Dwight, I'm very busy. I'm working with the University of Toronto, Mississauga campus, with Sheridan College. I'm their first new chancellor, which is quite exciting. Working with the Trillium Hospital partners, the three hospitals. Working for Rivera Retirement Homes, visiting their homes and encouraging people.
You're supposed to be retired.
I know.
Now,
never retire.
No, you got to keep busy.
Oh, I got to keep busy.
Now, you've been honored many times over the years, but tell us your feelings on being honored at this year's Toronto Tribute Dinner.
Well, it was such a pleasant surprise when I got the invitation because, quite honestly, I've been supporting Easter Seals for years. I think it's such a worthy organization. And today to be here with young people that they've helped, it inspires you to see what they can do with their challenges. It is absolutely amazing. And so Easter Seals has given those young people an opportunity to contribute to society in a major way, sometimes even a more major impact on society than those of us that do not have those challenges. That's what inspires me.
That is an important point, and we are all inspired here today, and we've been inspired by you. Thank you so much for joining us. We're always so happy to see you.
Give generously, folks. It is such a worthy cause.
Thank you so much. Let's say thanks to some of those supporters of today's telethon.
A child born with cerebral palsy is often very restricted in what they can do physically. But the Adam family from Sault Ste. Marie is very active, and they want their son, Billy, to take part as much as possible. And here's the thing, Billy loves to join in.
Billy Adam was diagnosed with cerebral palsy as a young infant, the condition stemming from a premature birth.
I had pretty well a textbook pregnancy, other than the fact that he was born 8 weeks early. He had mild hydrocephalus, which is a swelling in his brain, and I think that's where the damage stemmed from. From then on, it's been different and difficult, but that's the road we take. Billy's very busy. He's the oldest of 3 siblings. But we're a busy family. We like to be outdoors as much as we can. We hunt, we fish. We're at camp all the time, usually winter and summer. Billy loves the water. I think he's part fish sometimes. He started skiing out at Search Mountain in the adaptive ski program. He loves to be snow machining with his pappy. They actually went and bought a sleigh that goes behind the snow machine, and it's easy for Billy to fit in it. It used to be that we tried to keep him on the snow machine with us, but he's so big now, and because he can't hold himself up, we have to hold him, and it just gets to the point where you can't hold him anymore. So his grandparents, my parents, went and bought a sleigh that goes behind the snow machine, and that way Billy still gets to go for rides with the other kids. They can still go ice fishing, go in and out of camp in the winter time. He's a pretty lucky boy. Half the time for wheelchairs like this, you might as well take out a car loan. His last wheelchair was, you're looking at 4 digits. They're more than $5,000. If you're looking at motorized ones, which I wouldn't even know where to start with the cost. Walkers and standers are usually about $2,000, and they're necessities. They help not just to get Billy mobile and keep him busy, but it helps with bone development, it helps with his joints, and keeping him agile. It's hard. Easter Seals helps us with the equipment to offset the cost. They've helped us with travels to and from sick kids down in Toronto. Billy actually just went for a surgery a couple of weeks ago, and Easter Seals helps with the financial cost of getting there. They have something called an incontinence grant supply, and it helps with costs of diapers, things that the typical 7-8-year-old wouldn't have to spend money on. It's amazing. It helps a lot. There's been times where I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, and Easter Seals helps. You know, gets you out of that jam to get what you need to keep your kid healthy. I don't want to say that it makes life harder, but it does. I'm blessed to have Billy, but it makes things difficult. We come from a big family, and there's a birthday party, and there's, you know, different events going on that sometimes we just don't get to go to. It's hard to get Billy in and out of places, and you have to make sure that there's the right accommodations for him. So Billy's quite the social butterfly, and you see when we do go out places, kids flock to Billy. And I think it's an awareness for other people that everybody is different, that things are difficult, and you don't know when it happens to you. I mean, I don't mean when something happens to you in a bad way, because it's not bad. It's just different. It affects everybody. Billy, he affects not just our family, but the kids at school. And I mean, when he goes to skiing, when he goes to swimming, it affects everybody. I want people to understand more when they're donating. It's not just a financial aid that they're helping with kids like Billy. When they donate, it lets him get the equipment needed so that he can do things with his brother and sister. We can still do things as a family. The equipment, it's ridiculously expensive, and it's hard to manage. Without the help from Easter Seals, I don't know how families would do it, really.
One was the pony gate walker. It allowed her to push off and push off and sort of walk backwards with both feet at the same time. And that was really neat to see your child be able to take their first steps that way.
Many people are helping to make today's telethon a success, and Antonella Cellini, also known as Artsy Baker, has donated some very special items today. First of all, tell us what we have here.
Some yummy, scrumptious, nut-free donuts.
Oh.
Yes.
And tell us about Artsy Baker.
Artsy Baker is a nut-free company that specializes in custom desserts and cakes, and we try and make kids smile.
You know what? I'm not even doing the proper mic technique because I'm distracted by the donuts here. Why is it important for you to be here today?
Well, it's important. I mean, there's no better fulfillment than seeing kids smile and seeing kids happy, and I'm a mom and I have kids of my own, so it's very important.
And are we going to get to eat some of these donuts? Yeah?
I guess, yeah.
Thank you, Antonella. How do your dollars that you donate today work? Watch this. Let's get some donuts.
I'm here with the 2016 Provincial Ambassador, Kira McLeod, and 2015 Provincial Ambassador, Victoria Chen. Ladies, welcome.
Hello.
I got to say, I am so envious of both of you because you're such talented musicians. Victoria, you're going to play for us in a little while. And Kira, I heard that song that you wrote at the Conn Smythe dinner, limited edition me?
Yeah.
That is so terrific. Now, you're taking over from Victoria. It's a big responsibility. Why do you want to do the ambassador?
Because, well, I have been regional for about 4 years, and I think being a regional helped me give back, but being a provincial gives me a bigger chance to give back. Really to see how much money we raise compared to regional, a better chance to meet more kids with physical disabilities, see their reaction and see their smiles when they see how much money we've raised for them to go to camp and to help them with their physical needs.
Anything in particular you want to accomplish in the next year?
I want to accomplish just being able to raise more money for kids like me and Victoria.
All right. Now, Victoria, sorry, I'm going to have to reach across you here to talk to her. Victoria, what was the best part of being an ambassador?
Well, in all honesty, I enjoyed every single part of being an ambassador, but if I had to pick my favorite part, I would have to say it would be experiencing firsthand how these fundraising events are organized by Easter Seals. It's just every single event is unique, but they share something in common with the others. There's so much support from the community for each one. There's the devotion of the special guests and the hosts and the collaboration of everyone behind the scenes, from event organizers to volunteers to photographers and crew members. It's just so much work is put behind every single event. And it's very heartwarming to see how much these people care for kids with physical disabilities.
Now, you've brought something with you to leave behind. Let me hold it up here for you. It's a check for?
It's $300.
That's terrific. How'd you raise the money?
My parents and I, we do a lot of gardening at home, so there were a lot of plants that we had that we just sold to friends, and then we did propagating of those plants, and we're going to continue to do that, but this is just the first batch.
That is terrific. Sorry, Kira, I didn't mean to block you out there. We won't forget you here. Tell you what, you've got a lot of duties ahead of you. Can you do me one favor? Can you throw to Dwight Drummond now?
Sure.
Over to you, Dwight.
Over to you, Dwight.
Okay, thank you, ladies.
Lady. Easter Seals Ontario provides financial assistance to help families with the extraordinary cost of mobility equipment for their children. Equipment that gives a child freedom and independence.
Any parent, of a child with a disability, every step, every new thing is a milestone that you had no idea could be achieved, and you could only hope for.
Your baby sit up around 6-7 months, and Zachary didn't sit up, and we thought, he's a bit slow, and then he didn't roll over, and he wasn't pulling to stand. And around 11 months, we went in for his yearly checkup at Sunnybrook, and because of the way his body is positioned and stuff, they noticed that there were some concerns, and that's when they told us that he had cerebral palsy and he was a quadriplegic. And it's our world kind of came crashing down.
Yeah, it was.
We had to start planning things a little differently from then on. The financial worry is huge. It's something people don't want to talk about, but the reality is the therapy and equipment costs that we spend for Zachary, last year, was over 20 grand. And it's really difficult to put away for the future for your child when all these expenses are right now and things that he needs right now. Yes, the government will provide you with 75% of a wheelchair, but a wheelchair is $12,000. So that means that you still have to come up with $3,000 on your own, and at the same time you need a bath seat, you need a toilet seat, you need a chair for the table, you need AFOs, you need shoes, you need a corner seat, there's a car seat, there's a whole ton of stuff that you need
to adapt
to keep your child safe, and that it's a necessity, not a want. The walker equals freedom for him. He takes off on us. We go to the grocery store and he takes off. He's like, haha, I'm running away. You know, and I just love that he's running away. He can choose. If he wants to go over there and look at something, he gets in his walker, he goes over there and he looks at something. He doesn't need someone to carry him there or bring him to it. You know, he has freedom.
Zachary getting in a walker and taking a step was like unbelievable. It just opened a whole new world for him of things that he could do, things that could now be happening. Easter Seals has opened doors for Zachary that may have remained closed if he hadn't had these opportunities. And you know, it's opened up his life right now, the things that he can do right now, but also what he's going to become in the future. Just an incredible you know, opportunity, and anyone that had a chance to touch someone like that should take it, and it's appreciated.
I'm Suzanne Leonard from the Weather Network. Such a pleasure to be back, and what great timing for me to be able to see Zach's family's story. You know, as he grows, the equipment he needs will need to be replaced. Government agencies cover some of these costs, but not all. You saw the story. You can help kids just like Zach get the items that they need and that he needs for mobility by going to the phone and making a donation right now on this cold, cold Sunday. Kevin?
All right, thank you, and welcome back, Suzanne. So, yeah, we are, if you're just joining us, this is the Easter Seals Telethon. My name is Kevin, this is Caitlin, and together we are, do we have a name for our group yet?
No, we don't.
No, we don't. We're going to work on that. So this hour, what we're going to do again, if you are just joining us, we talk about summer camp, and that is a chance to teach kids independence, but it also gives them a chance to spread their wings and just to be a kid. And that's where you can come in, because for $250 a day, you can send one kid to camp for 1 day. So we want to send a kid to camp for 10 days. And that's where, again, you come in. So we're going to get the calculator going in a few minutes. So all of your phone calls as of now in the Toronto calling area, 416-205-3300, or anywhere you're watching me, 1-866-997-5799, toll free. Call right now, and we're going to start raising $2,500. And Caitlin, are you ready?
I am super ready.
All right. And you said as well, you haven't heard from your hometown of?
No, I haven't heard from Aurora, Ontario. What's up, you guys?
All right, Aurora, Newmarket, Richmond Hill, Oak Ridges, where are you? Call right now and tell us we're here. We're here. In fact, you know what? Tell you what. No extra cost right now. Suzanne's going to tell you what the forecast is for York region. All right, Suzanne?
It's been a slow spring, but I can guarantee you a great forecast if you call in with your pledge right now. Only right now, okay? I have that much power. I wish. Doug Ward, Toronto. Hey, we're starting with a $1,000 pledge on the Angel board. There's inspiration for you. Steve Leach from Oakville, $100. Violet Fletcher, Hamilton, $100. Tammy McCarran, Etobicoke, $100. And Allison and Glenn McCauley, Pickering, $250. Pickering, Ajax, Oshawa, let's hear from you. Sarah Garrigan, Toronto, $200. $500 from Alan Pirani, Toronto. You know that's 2 days at camp. You can make that difference for kids. John Drum, Whitby, $100. Agnes Ferracci, Toronto. Is this a typo, guys? Is it a typo, Christina? $10,000. Talk about generosity. You can make that difference right now. We come to you once a year, so please go to the phone right now. Mary Beck, Toronto, $200. Daniel Tobuck, Toronto, $100. Dana Armani, Ottawa, $100. Let's hear from Arnprior, Renfrew, Chelsea. Want to hear from you today. David Denobe, Toronto, $200. Lydia Young, Scarborough, $100. And Sin Hamber, Burlington, $150. You heard Mayor Hazel McCallion say, call in from the GTA. And now over to Kalia Davies and Ty Young for more. Call now.
Thanks, Susan. From Karen Booth, we have a donation of $100. From Jody Armstrong, we have a donation of $100. And from Nadia Casagrande, we have a very generous donation of $100. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Ty.
Thanks, Kalia. We've got a very generous donation from Sheila Colson of $25. Thanks a lot. And we've got another very generous donation from Mark Spearing for $15 and another donation from Alex Lafrancois for $10 from Windsor. Thanks for the very generous donations. Over to you, Kevin.
Oh, thank you so much. So we're going to get that calculator going. We have just a little more than 10 minutes to raise $2,500. Right now, we are at the zero on the calculator. Caitlin is ready to add your donations right now. So let's get going. Let's get. In fact, you know what? I'm going to tug at your heartstrings. My good friend Ronan is sitting over here right now. I'm just going to slip in behind you. Hello, Ronan. Hey, bud. How are you? Can I slip in, Dad? Okay, here we go. Hey, bud.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Have you been to camp yet?
Yeah.
And did you like it?
Yeah.
All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to look right there and say, "I'd like to go to camp again, please."
I'm gonna camp again, please.
There. You heard it right from Ronan. How can you resist that? $250 a day. Everybody together in Ontario could raise that in, I would say, 10 minutes. Let's do that. $2,500. Let's get going right now. I have completely gone away from all my floor directors and everybody. I have no idea who I'm throwing to. Am I throwing to you? Who am I throwing to? Lindsay? What? Okay, I'm just going to make it. So, Lindsay, welcome aboard. Lindsay DeLuce from CB24.
Everybody, and great to be here. It is my first year here, and I'm so thrilled to be a part of this. Such a great effort on your part and on the part of all these volunteers. I want to welcome our CIBC volunteers who are surrounding me right now, and they don't look very busy, right? We need the phones to start ringing. We need you to be calling right now. A donation of $25, $35, $50, $100, whatever you can do. We need you to call right now. All right, Kevin, back to you.
I'm on TV. Here we go. All right, so what we need to do is we need to start gathering up all of the donations that we're getting right now because we're still sitting at zero. Last time around, we raised more than 20 days at camp. We know we want to raise at least 10 days this time around. All right, now, we were brothers separated at birth. One of us got the brains, one of us got the looks. I can't remember. Which one did I get?
I don't know. The calves. You got the calves. Well, we did have some donations here. First from Sissy Choi in the amount of $100. Thank you so much, Sissy. And Tires, I'm sorry I might butcher this last name, Nanjur, $100 also on the board.
Okay. We've got some more to tell you. Hello. Okay, we've got Thelma Furta. $500, by the way. Well done, Thelma. That's from Brampton. Thanks so much. That's a big donation. We've got Leela Rupal, $50. And Mississauga. Thank you so much. Okay, so keep calling. I hear the phones ringing. That's good. I want to hear more.
And we've got Silvio Rivas, $25 from North York. We've got Anuja Prasad, $20 from Toronto. Nancy and Terry Rimmer, $100 from Hamilton. Keep those calls coming in. We're trying to send kids to camp. We're at 3 days. We're only here, though, for 1 day. So it's just today that you get the opportunity to make that difference for kids, giving them memories that will last a lifetime. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Okay, remember, 416-205-3300. We've got another $25 donation from Pia Garcia.
Florenti Gunther from Toronto, $50. From Barbara Arangello from Mississauga, $50. And $20 from Don Reynolds from Cameron. Go ahead, Suzanne.
Yeah, we've got $50 from Nicholas Dietrich from Toronto. Lindsay?
Okay, we've got $10. And when we say any amount matters, it really does. $10 from Angela Chiquia, and that is from Toronto. Thank you very much. $50 from Dorothea Faulkner, and she's from Barrie. Thank you.
And I know Lindsay is saying, $10, it does matter. And you know what? Let me show you how it does matter. Maybe there are, 25 of you out there who say, right now all I can afford is $10. So if all 25 of you call right now, that's a day at camp. So yeah, that's what your $10 does. But if you have $35, $100 even, $250, why not send a strong message about how you feel about Easter Seals? $250. We are up to 4 days at camp. We have 6 days left to go. We want to raise $2,500. Brad.
All right, we've got actually one of our volunteers who donated this one, June Turcott, for the $100. Thank you very much, and thank you for volunteering, June. Another one from Sandy McGowan, $50 pledged. And one more from Connie Cooper for $100 from Burlington, Ontario. Keep them coming. Remember, the number is 416-205-3300. Every donation counts. Kevin, over to you.
Okay, so I'm over here with Fanzia. Okay, tell Fanzia I'm about to put her on TV. Is it Fanzia Farah? Okay, here we go. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to Fanzia. Hi, Fanzia.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I am good. Now you're out in Scarborough.
Yeah, my daughter is there from CIBC.
Oh, where's your daughter?
Nicola Bacchus.
Nicola, where are you? Where's Nicola's right back over there. Is there a message you want to give to her?
Oh, just I love her and she's doing a great job.
Hold on. Do you want me to give... Okay, Fanzia, stay there. I'm going to go give her a hug for you. This is from your mom. There we go. Okay. Now, thank you, Fanzia, because Fanzia just donated $50. Fanzia, I want you to have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Feel the love, Brad? Do you feel the love?
I need one of those hugs.
Hold on, Suzanne.
I need a hug from
Hold
Kevin
on.
Just donated.
Hold on. Suzanne is going like this.
Oh, Cavatha has just donated. Cavatha's kids are watching from home, and Cavatha from Brampton has just donated $50. So it's a family affair.
Hello, Brampton.
All right. Okay, speaking of family affair, we have Dorothy Jean calling from Mississauga. She's calling on behalf of her granddaughters, Desiree and Jericho. $50 pledge. Thank you so much.
And we've got another one here from Romeo Pinto from Brampton for $100. Add it down.
All right, so you were wondering, what does your money do, even if it's $30? Here's what your $30 right now, if you call right now and donate $30. Because what I have is Inez Mesquita from Oakville, $100. I have Martha Heaney, $100 from Mississauga. And I also have Crystal Davis, $20 as well. So what your $30 will do is make that one full day. We're up to 7 days of camp. That was $220, I should say. Your $30 right now makes that a full day. Suzanne.
Every bit counts, Kevin. Every bit counts. Rose Scrow from Toronto, $25. Think about what you can do today that will make such a difference in the life of a child, getting them to camp. It's freedom, it's independence, it's trying things that they've never tried before, and it's because of you. Make that difference in the life of a child. You certainly can, right, Brad?
That's right, and Judy Lucas is doing that right now from Georgetown. She just pledged $50. That's, again, 25, 35, 50, whatever you can afford. This means a tremendous amount to these great kids. Let's see what we got here.
Okay, so I have just been flagged over by this lovely lady from CIBC. What do you want? I'm busy on air.
Hi, it's from Martine, our team leader.
Oh, your team leader.
And she'd like to thank all the CIBC volunteers today.
Oh, and $100 to say thank you right there, $100. And we want to thank the CIBC team here as well. So we're now up to 8 days of camp, $500 more, guys, and we can get that 10 days. Lindsay?
Yeah, let's add another $100 to the mix. Donation from Thutop Wantuck from Scarborough. Thank you very much.
And let's add another $100 from Corey Peterson calling in from Saskatchewan, Kevin. This is an Ontario appeal, it's a Toronto appeal, but we're reaching Canadians who have great heart all over the country. Be part of that great group.
I want to say hi to everybody in Sintaluda, Saskatchewan. That's where my dad was born.
Oh, nice.
Sintaluda. It's as big as it sounds.
Capel, Lumsden Valley. Let's get it going. Wadena, Watrous. I could go on.
Brad, we've got 2 more days of camp to go. We're almost out of time for this one.
Right now, Bazit Tanis from Maple, Vaughan, Ontario. $50 pledge.
$50. We're at 9 days. We're at
so
9 days
close,
of camp.
guys.
How close are we? What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, wait. Hold on. What do you got? Oh, look at this. Hold on, Wayne.
Amanda St. Dennis, Ottawa, $250.
We did it 10 days at camp.
Yay!
And I'll tell you
Thank
what.
you,
Now
Amanda.
look over my head. Look at this. We are at $1,189,000.
Oh, wonderful.
Here on Easter Seals, Ontario. Thank you. And please keep calling, because all we want is kids to be kids. Dwight Drummond from CBC News is up next.
Great job, Kevin. Now, Easter Seals help kids be kids. Our next performer, really just a kid himself. He's here to help today. 16-year-old Colton Stewart stars in YTV's Some Assembly Required. He's also a singer and a dancer, singing his own original composition, I Want to Be More. Here's Colton Stewart.
friends for years. You know my secrets and all your fears. You were always there for me. Do you remember when we swore we'd always be friends? But now I wanna break the rule. I got something that I need to say, don't know what I waited for. So can we talk for a minute? Can't hold back anymore. So let me tell you what's on my mind. I can search the world, I would never find a girl like you, wanna make you mine. The room lights up the way you shine, stole my heart like a perfect crime. Come so far and I think it's time you should know. I don't wanna be a friend, I wanna be more. I wanna be more. Is this love? Cause I can't tell. Girl, you know you got me overwhelmed. This could be so amazing. Oh, I got something that I need to say, don't know what I'm waiting for. So can we talk for a minute? Can't hold back anymore. So let me tell you what's on my mind. I can search the world, I would never find a girl like you, wanna make you mine. The room lights up with the way you shine, stole my heart like a perfect crime. Come so far and I think it's time you should know. Don't wanna be a friend, I wanna be more than just another guy. I wanna be the one you think about all the time. Wanna be the only one on your mind. Wanna be more than memories you might forget. Don't wanna miss this chance, don't want regret. Can we talk for a minute? Can we talk for a minute? So let me tell you what's on my mind. I could search the world, I would never find a girl like you, wanna make you mine. The room lights up with the way you shine, stole my heart like a perfect crime. Come so far and I think it's time you should know. I don't wanna be afraid. Let me tell you what's on my mind. I can search the world, I would never find a girl like you, wanna make you mine. The room lights up the way you shine, stole my heart like a perfect crime. Come so far and I think it's time you should know. I don't wanna be a friend, I wanna be more. I wanna be more. I don't wanna be a friend, I wanna be more. Be a friend. I wanna be more.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Colton. Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
It's like you're a quadruple threat. You're a singer, songwriter, dancer, TV star. First of all, I want to congratulate you. Colton won Best Performance in a TV Series, Leading Young Actor, last year at the 36th Annual Young Artist Awards in Los Angeles. Congratulations,
Thanks,
buddy.
man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What was that like to win that big award?
It was amazing. I was honored to be nominated, and the fact that I won is just amazing, and it was a great time.
Now, you're a talented young man. What else is coming up for you?
Well, I just finished filming my YTV series, Some Assembly Required, Season 3. So now I'm on to new acting ventures. I was featured a little bit in my Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, which is in theaters right now, which is super cool. And I'm working on my music and hopefully releasing a new single really soon.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that song. What does it mean for you to be here today supporting the Easter Seals Telethon?
It really means a lot. It's such a great cause, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it, and I'm really happy that I was able to perform here.
And we appreciate your time. Let's hear it for Colton. Thank you, Colton.
Thanks, man.
Now, you're going to stick around and help us raise some more money, and we'll see you in a bit.
Sounds good, man.
Over to you, Bill.
Thank you, Dwight. A visit to Easter Seals Summer Camp is not just a chance for kids to make new friends. It's a chance for them to explore their talents and potential. Joining me now is the Maluski family from Welland, Jennifer and Merrick, and their kids, Kayla and Jackson. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So we'll start ladies first. Jennifer, tell us, how'd you first hear about the camps?
Oddly enough, we were at a doctor's appointment in Toronto, and we ran into a family, and her two boys, Luke and Zane, had the exact same thing our kids do. We're good friends now, and they're the ones who told us about Easter Seals and what they've done for them, and we can't say enough about it.
Why do you think it was so important for your kids to go to camp?
They needed to be the way they want to be, and not, there's nothing for them to what they can do. And to go to Easter Seals camps, they can get to be normal. They get to be who they are with kids that are like them. And I think that's important for all these kids.
Absolutely. I'm going to go down here to Kayla. Sorry, Jackson, I have to reach in front of you, okay? Kayla, I know that you made lots of friends at camp because I saw you talking to one of your friends over there. Is that your boyfriend, by the way?
No.
Am I getting you in trouble? Tell me what else is good about going to camp.
It's just amazing because I get to meet new friends and I see old ones and I get to just feel normal and I don't have to worry about anything at camp.
Any particular activities you like?
I love swimming and playing wheelchair basketball and just doing everything is just amazing.
Jackson, how about you? What do you like about camp?
Like she said, I really love seeing old friends, making new ones, and seeing all the old counselors, meeting new counselors, and having fun.
Any particular activities?
I really like sports, like sledge hockey, even though I don't really get in the sledge. I just point in my wheelchair, but anything new, I will try. So it's just a lot of fun for me.
And that's one of the best things about camp, getting to try all kinds of new things.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to talk to your dad up here. Hopefully the microphone will pick up the creaking in my knees as I stand up here. Merrick, tell me, have you noticed a change in your kids? They've been to camp, I think, 5 years, Jackson said?
Yes. Yeah, we did. I mean, they're more socialized with just inclusive. They realize that they're not out there just by themselves. There's other kids with disabilities, and they realize what they can do themselves now. They don't have to be different. They're inclusive. They don't need people. They look at other ways where people stare at them. They just know that they're different. So that's what they basically did. These at camp, that's where they get away from. They want to be just kids.
All right, well, thanks for coming out and sharing your experience with us. And enjoy camp this summer, okay, guys? All right, let's go back to Dwight.
Thank you, Bill. AMJ Campbell has been a longtime supporter of Easter Seals. Crystal Duz is project manager of business and development for AMJ. I was telling her, you look too young to have a big title like that. How long has AMJ been supporting Easter Seals?
It's been quite some time, about 15 years or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how do you support the campaign?
So being part of this telethon is only one of the areas where we assist. We're the official mover of Easter Seals, so things like the telethon, the Toronto Maple Leaf Skate, the Conn Smythe Dinner, and the golf tournament in September. Mm-hmm. We're the official mover for all of those great events.
That's just great. Now, most importantly, why is it important that AMJ supports Easter Seals?
So I know everything that Easter Seals does, and not just to say that they change someone's day, but to say they change someone's life. They give kids with disabilities that I can attitude is just phenomenal, and something that AMJ Campbell Toronto West is proud to be part of.
And we're proud of you for supporting the way you do. Thanks, Crystal. Over to you, Bill.
Thank you, Dwight. As any parent knows, when you're expecting your first, you're looking forward to that day. But when your child is born with a fatal disease, life becomes about living every single moment to the fullest. And that's exactly what Stella and her family are doing.
This is Stella, a typical little girl. Just ask her mom.
She loves to paint, she loves to color, she likes stickers, she likes Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, she likes to go to nursery school, she likes to go for walks, she likes to torment her brother.
Stella was born on April 21st, 2010, and appeared to be healthy. But at about 6 months of age, her parents, Sarah and Miles, found she wasn't achieving expected milestones, like crawling. Stella was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA. It's a disease that destroys the nerves that control voluntary movement, like crawling, walking, head and neck control, swallowing, and even breathing. It's a fatal disease with no timeline. Some with it pass away at an early age, while others live into adulthood. All afflicted by SMA get weaker over time. So what do Stella's parents want for her right now?
Just about as normal a life as we could possibly give her. So that's basically baseline for us, is just keep her having a normal childhood. And then beyond that, it's just making sure that she's as comfortable as possible at all times as well, and not feeling like her disability is an issue. So.
Stella's equipment list is extensive, and Easter Seals has been there to help with the cost, including a ramp, and their porch lift, which is of course known as the Stellavator. But her equipment needs will change as she grows.
Unfortunately, with the way that her equipment goes is the minute we get something, we need something else.
And the nature of her disease, because it's progressive, you know, there's always going to be a new need and a new adaptation. And so as we're confronted by those things, we obviously need help to manage them.
Tell me about your dog.
His name is Dorothy.
What do you like about him?
He's my favorite.
He's your favorite dog?
She. Oh! I like to play with him and play with him all the time.
Sarah and Miles have a simple message to people thinking of supporting Easter Seals.
If you choose to give, it will make an absolute difference in a person's life like my daughter's and a family like ours. That's as simple as it is. I mean, we needed help, we asked for help, and we got it from Easter Seals. And I feel like if you donate to Easter Seals, that's what you're donating to.
Wow, more great stories here at the Easter Seals Telethon. Well, here's a special guest who is no stranger to the Easter Seals audience. 10 years ago, Ryan Benoit, Provincial Ambassador, along with Caitlin Lenchak, who's running our calculator today, your old friend. You graduated from Laurentian University in sports admin last year, and you've started a company. Welcome, Ryan, and tell us all about the company.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. During my second year university, midway through my third year, I started my own clothing line called The Positive Inception. And I just wanted to kind of have a positive impact on people and kind of change their perception on things to help people be more positive and stuff like that. And I thought, what better way to do it than with the clothing line, because everyone wears clothes and stuff like that. So
ideally, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And, so like I said, the clothing line is all about kind of trying to make the world a better place and help people reach their full potential and make life, I guess, a healthier, better place to live.
Those are great words. And keep listening, but go to your phone right now and make a donation to Easter Seals to help success stories like this. Let's bring on the models, shall we?
Yeah,
tell us how people can find out more about Positive Inception. Can you do a little twirl for us? Yeah, that's nice. What do you think? Are they doing a good job?
Yeah, perfect. But
how can people find out more about Positive Inception?
I have a website. It's called thepositiveinceptionstore.com, and I have Facebook, Instagram, all that social media, and online store is one of my biggest revenues, and word of mouth as well, so that helps a lot.
Last question, why are you here giving back to Easter Seals today, and what's important for our audience?
As you guys know, I was a provincial ambassador, and Easter Seals is an organization close to my heart, and I wanted to help an organization, and I thought, what better organization than Easter Seals? It helps kids like me and everyone with a disability kind of reach their full potential and be who they really are. I think it really goes hand in hand with the brand, and I think it's a perfect relationship.
Everyone deserves a fair chance, right? And that's what Easter Seals is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Be the difference in people's lives. Look at this wonderful young man. Thank you so much. And a little twirl here. Come on, guys. Positive Inception. Find out more, but call right now. Kevin?
All right. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Okay, I just want, first of all, here's some good news. The Jays are winning 2-0 against the Red Sox. We're in the first inning right now. We are in the 7th inning now here in our telethon for Easter Seals, because at Easter Seals, we just want to help kids.
Make a difference.
No. We're gonna try this again. We're just, watch me. Are you watching me? We are trying to help kids. We are trying to help kids. Pardon? I can't hear you. We are trying to help kids be kids, and one way you can help a kid be a kid is send that kid to camp, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to send a kid to camp for 10 days because of you right here. We've sent a few kids to camp now. We're going to send another kid to camp for 10 days. So we now are going to set up our calculator. Clear that calculator, Caitlin. We're back to zero right now. So every call you make right now, $250 a day to send a kid to camp, $2,500. How many days did we do last time around? Did you remember, Suzanne? We got to 10. I should have asked Caitlin. She's the one actually doing the work.
We got to 10.
We got to 10. I think we can get to 10 again. And if we get to 10, then I start making all sorts of predictions how far we can go. But definitely, all your phone calls right now, the numbers are on your screen. It's so easy. If you're in Toronto, 416-205-3300. Toll free anywhere else. Hello, Sudbury. Hello, Thunder Bay, Windsor, Ottawa. How are you doing in Ottawa? 1-866-997-5799. I think it's supposed to snow in Ottawa today, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Snow's coming. Snow's coming. Snow is coming, and spring is eventually coming, too. But you can put warmth in your heart right now. You can. You can make a difference in kids' lives just by calling right now with whatever donation you can comfortably afford. And look at these angels. Mathilde Geneva from Etobicoke, $100. Rose Moss Guel for $100. Bradley Dixon, Etobicoke, $100. It all adds up. Catherine Villa, Toronto, dug in for $200. $100 from Fadima Correa, Toronto. Sunny Bad Guy, Mississauga, $100. Gloria and Wayne Wright from Newcastle, $100. Think about that. Jennifer Payne, Scarborough, $100. GTA, so generous. Joe Strazzeri, Kettleby. We're moving out of the outer edges, or to the outer edges of the GTA, $200. Lydia Lilick, Toronto, $100. All angels, you can be one of them. Send kids to camp. Kalia Davies and Ty Young now.
First off, we have a very generous donation from Perry Shippers for $50. We have a very generous donation from Ray Bondi of $200. And we have a generous donation from Linda Ryan of $20. Over to you, Ty. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kalia. So we've got a very, very generous donation from Kevin Kelly for $100. Next, we have a very generous donation from Amanda Capone for $50 from Hamilton. And we've got another donation from Mary Pace for $50 from Burlington. Thanks so much for your very generous donations. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you so much for that, and more friends coming in right now from Summers and Roth, lawyers who do a lot of work with Easter Seals families as well. We have Jeremy Sertash and Michael Hirschkopf who are here. Welcome, and of course, you have an interest in Easter Seals, obviously, or else you wouldn't be here with a check.
That's right. Our firm was founded over 40 years ago with the vision of helping people, and that's what we do. Many of our clients are children or adults with diagnoses like cerebral palsy, so we know the daily challenges that Easter Seal kids face, and we know that this is a worthy cause and that people should be donating and helping these children.
All right, so Jeremy, what have you got here?
We have $20,000.
$20,000, Summers and Roth. Thank you very much for that. Have a great rest of the Sunday afternoon. All right, back to you, Suzanne.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Tony Laterio, Woodbridge, Joanne Greenway, Ora Medonti, $100. Dorothy Gardner, Toronto, $100. Colin Campbell, that's familiar, $100, regular supporter. Karen Scott, Toronto, $250. One day at camp. How do people get their names up here? You can be an angel, $100. Can you do 10 a month? That's over $100 for the year. 10 a month. Geetha Vijay, Brampton. Gerlando and Jamie Paratori, Linden, Yvonne Wilson from Fergus, beautiful Fergus, Alora, Cambridge. I'd love to hear from you today. Gary Wright, Thornhill, $100. Harrell Switzer, Burlington, $500. This is 2 days for a wonderful child at camp. You can make that difference, create those memories and that independence. 100 or more gets you up on the Easter Seals board. Last one, Rod Scotland, Newmarket, $100. GTA and beyond. Kevin, we need to hear from you right now.
That's right. And we are going to start the calculator. You forgot to put out that one. There you go. Because we just want kids to be...
Kids.
There you go. I gave you a chance. I'm going to start out with a really good one here right now. In fact, Caitlin, I'm going to get you to help me with this one. Who is this from?
Jacqueline Lenchak, my grandma.
All right, from Innisfil, $100. There you go. And that's... Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for getting us off to such a great start. We want to raise $2,500 over these next... I taped this thing there by mistake across the screen. So what I'll do is I'll wear that. Just a little more than 9 minutes right now. So we want to raise $2,500. All right, Brad, go.
Well, we've got some great ones here, Kevin, to start off. Lloyd from Brampton with $250. I love this story right here. Edna Russell, this is her third time donating today. That's another $50 from Edna. Thank you for your generosity. And last but not least, Gordon Watson for $25 more.
Okay, I've got some $100 pledges to talk about. Okay, so we've got Kathy Jagger for $100, I should say, donation from Newmarket. Thanks so much. I also want to give a shout out to a Lynn. Hey? No? Yes, Lynn Kisher-Thomas, $100 from Toronto. Thank you so much for your donation.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep them all straight here. All right. Add in $30 right now. That's from Deepak Patel. That's from North York. Add in $100 from Sai Rupal from Mississauga. Add in another $20 from Brampton. That's Norman Ka. Add in $125 from Catherine Doherty from Thornhill. And I got one more here for you from Barry Mary Holt. $40. We are now up to $940 or 3 days at camp. Give us a call right now. Suzanne.
Thanks very much. Terry Steckley, $50. Mutual Street, Toronto. Let's hear from you downtown. Let's hear from you uptown as well. Let's hear from you now. This one day. Colton, what have you got there?
Yes. Add in $100 from Rhonda Lenchak from Aurora. Your mom. There you go.
Perfect. I've got some more here. Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison, all the way from Nova Scotia, donating. His son Russell works with CIBC. I think I met Russ. You're a beauty too. $100 donation right there. Another one from Patterson, $50 donated. Donna from Toronto has $25 donation. And last but not least, Linda Augustine from Brampton for $50. Keep those pledges coming. Or should I say donations?
Keep them coming. The numbers are up there on your screen, 416-205-3300. Destin Smith, okay, $50 from Destin Smith from Brampton. Thank you so much. Trofang Zhang from Richmond Hill, we have a $100 donation. Thank you. And we have Olive Rhea, $25 donation, and that's from Etobicoke. Thank you. Keep them coming.
All right, we've got Rika Tim from Port Perry, $20. And I was on the phone with her. Nancy Sokoloff from Collingwood, who does a lot of work with Friends of We Care, $200. So she knows how important camp is. I know the Friends of We Care, and I want to thank all of you as well. Oh, Suzanne?
It's not just game-changing, is it, Kevin? It is life-changing for these kids. It's a sense of independence. It's a time away from mom and dad. It's a break from mom and dad as well.
Believe me, mom and dad don't let go of the hands very easily on the first day of camp.
No.
But they come back and they see a kid who is completely transformed into somebody who is now ready to face the world. Yeah, it is life-changing. You're so right, Suzanne.
Gabriel's story, you sitting on the dock. We've had so many great stories today. Roman Leviton from Maple, $25. You're helping to make these memories happen. Rob Riches, appropriately named, $100. Thanks so much. Calling from the 905. We're sending kids to camp. We're at 7 days. There are thousands of kids right in your community that are counting on you. Reach into your heart. If you're touched by these messages, if you're touched by these challenges, if you want to help these kids, it's really easy. Just phone right now and let's get the calculator going. That's what we're here for, right?
That's what we're here for.
Exactly. Let's do it. Okay, we've got some more.
Perfect. Joanne Barden, a very generous donation of $200 from Toronto, Ontario. Again with Huma Yosef, a $100 donation. And following that up with Gavin Holt, $10 donated. What do you got, Kev?
So now, that brings us to 8 days at camp. We're hoping for 10. We still have 4 minutes left, so we're in good stead. I am hereby declaring, I think we can do it in 4 minutes. I'm here. Okay, guys, I'm changing the rules. We're not going for 10 days anymore. We're going for 20.
Do it.
4 minutes. Do you think we can do 20? 4 days. We are raising money for 20 days at camp. Okay, that's where you come in, folks. That's where you come in. We're not making this stuff up. And Lindsay has some more to read. She's not making this up. This is an actual physical person who decided they wanted to make a difference.
Yeah, and that would be Ruth LaDouceur, $100. Ruth is calling from North York, a donation of $100. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going and check on the phones right now. We need you to call the numbers again, 416, they're up there on your screen, 416-205-3300. Toll free right across Ontario, 1-866-997-5799. And can I just say, I want to give a shout out to my hometown of Timmins. I want somebody from Timmins to call in
All right, let's go through. Let's go Timmins. Let's go Iroquois Falls. Let's go Porcus Junction.
There you go.
I want those folks to, because you know what, and you know how generous people up in Timmins can be, because they're a community that sometimes finds themselves isolated and alone, and you know what, and so do these Easter Seals kids.
So if you feel isolated and alone right now, there are lots of people to talk to back here.
Yeah, that's right.
Give them a call. The numbers are up there on your screen.
Timmins, I spent a week there one night. I will tell you that. Hey, Wayne, let's roll some more tape, because I want to tell you again, for those of you who are with us, by the way, we have 3 minutes left, and we want 20 days at camp, folks. Look at these smiles. These are victories. And I want to tell you, we shot this just this past summer. So for you who donated last year, there is your donation at work. You can see physically what is happening. You have created independence. You have created hope. You have created just a chance for a kid to be just a kid. So I'll tell you what, would you make your donation right now? Take a look. This is what's going to happen this summer, but it won't happen without you. We have to turn away kids sometimes. You are going to make a difference. We want to be able to call that one more kid and say, yeah, you're coming to camp. And you're coming to camp because of the people back in April who donated to the CBC Telethon for Easter Seals. Look at that. This is what your money is doing. So please, call the numbers on your screen right now, no matter where you are in Ontario. Colton.
All right, this just in from Ajax. We got $25 from Begagana. And from Aurora, we have Diane Hunt with $50. Right.
We don't want any of these kids to be left behind, none at all. And you see them and you hear their stories. They touched Joie Mello from Vaughan, $50, and Sylvia Fillier calling from Thompson, Manitoba with $50. Wherever you are, these kids are part of your community, and it's your opportunity to help today. Send them to camp. Give a child who will never walk an opportunity to get up on the high ropes, to get out in a sailboat. We're at 9 days to camp right now, and we've got some more, Brad.
I think we might be coming pretty close to 10 days here. From Jean Orpwood from Toronto, Ontario, with a $100 donation. I'm sorry, that last name got the best of me. Wayne Salmon via Susan Stevens is donating $100, and that's 10 days right there. And Asha Rodriguez, another $100 donation.
Okay, so, hey, Brad, guess what?
Yes, what?
I have a full day of camp right here.
No, you don't.
I do. A $250 donation from Pave Woods from Toronto, Ontario. Thank you so much. What an effort. $250.
We got one from Kitchener for $100 from Rosemary and Henry Parsons. It's great.
Literally 30 seconds ago, Beverly McLean. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. All right, this is interesting. Glenna, I hope I'm saying that right because I want to make sure I get it. Glenna Fry from Whitby, in memory of her husband, $5,000. Now, we'll give our. Oh, yeah, I know. I was letting right now. Casey's in the control room. He's the one adding all this up. But yeah, 32 days at camp. 32 days at camp. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Okay, as I was mentioning, Glenna, thank you so much. Your husband, may he rest in peace, would have been very proud of you. Beverly was just on this phone over here a minute ago as well, and she adds $100 to that total as well. That was a nice way to end it, wasn't it, Brad? That was just so nice.
Kev, you asked for 20 days in 4 minutes, and you got 22 more.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank you.
You're good at this. I think you should.
Hear that drum roll? Let's see how we're doing in Ontario. Easter Seals Telethon 2016 so far. $1,211,589. Wow. Holy cow. And you know what? I think what's going to happen is I think spring is finally going to find us this week because of all the good mood and all the good spirits people are spreading right now, right?
Let me put it out there. If you do some good deeds, the good weather will follow. That's how it works.
And it's going to work that way. Our good friend Tom Harrington with us now this afternoon. Tom.